All right, welcome to Prior Lake Dakota Ice Arena for some high school hockey. Ready for the starting lineups and the national anthem for Prior Lake versus Shakopee. Varsity Hockey will be letting you listen to the pregame festivities. We'll be right back for puck drop.
Forward is sophomore number 17, Jared Houston. And forward, the senior number 18, Luke Schmidt. And the rest of the Shakopee Sabres. The head coach of the Sabres is Calvin Simon. Now on the starting line for your Prior Lake Lakers. In goal, the sophomore number 1, Trevor Boshi. At defense, the junior number 4, Will Magnuson. At defense, the junior number 22, Aiden Emerson. At forward, a sophomore number 9, Sam Rice. At forward, a sophomore number 19, Alex Bump. At forward, a sophomore number 24, Will Schumacher. And the rest of the Prior Lake Lakers. Coach of the Lakers is Joe Bankgrass, and assistants are Kevin Nicholson, Matt Sutter, and Chris. Now at this time, we ask them to please rise, join the Prior Lake High School anthem team in the singing of our national anthem. This game is being played according to the rules of the Minnesota High School League. Each of us five Prior Lake sportsmanship fall players, coaches, and visiting fans. Please be sure to do your part. Athletic training services today provided by the Institute for Athletic Medicine, service of Fairview and North Memorial.
All right, welcome. Getting ready for some varsity hockey here on a matinee Saturday from Prior Lake, Minnesota, Minnesota State High School League. Neighboring towns between the home team Prior Lake Lakers and the visiting Shakopee Sabres. Shakopee is wearing the red, scarlet maybe, sweaters with red socks. Lakers are in their official Cheeto colored uniforms. Maybe you call them gold, I call them Cheeto. So thanks for joining us here on Laker Hockey Network. About ready for puck drop. Lakers are going to start with the sophomore sensation line of Alex Bump, Sam Rice, Will Schumacher, along with Aiden Emerson and Will Magnuson. Boshi in goal for the Lakers, as he has been most of the season thus far. Harrison Doze on the, McAllister Doze, on the draw for the Sabres. And here we go. First period action. Sabres control early. We've got Dawson and McCarville on the points playing catch with each other. Puck gets dumped in. Boshi sets it up behind the net. Picked up by Mags. Mags sends it out to center ice where Dawson picks it up for the Sabres. Puck finally picked up by number 18, Luke Schmidt. We have Luke Schmidt and Luke Schmitz for these Sabres, so we'll do our best to keep the Z off when we need to. Here comes Schmidt, sends it high off the glass up to center ice where Magnuson has trouble grabbing it. Leaves it for Lindholm. Nope, sorry, that's Bump. Bump brings up the left side. He's got Beatty ahead of him. He'll flip it down in the corner, head off on a change. Beatty with a nice hit down low. Lincoln with a shot, goes through the blue paint. Nobody home. Kennedy grabs it. That shot goes on net. Looked like we might have our first shot on net, but not credited, as must have been going wide. Off the referee in the corner, Dose picks it up. He'll leave it for Loisel. Loisel turns it over. Quick shot by Lincoln. Hunter Lincoln with a good opportunity. Saved by starting goaltender for the Sabres, Jacek Hummel. Beatty with a shot. That goes over Hummel and up into the netting. We'll have our first whistle of the game. 15 minutes, 38 seconds remaining in the first period. Scoreless thus far. Apologize for the fact that we don't have any fancy graphics to give you today. Well, what happened there? Oh. Puck controlled at the line by Anderson. Dumped down into the corner. Nice job by Jackson keeping it in. Lindholm back from his one-game respite is back in the lineup. Nice pickup by Jackson Anderson. No walking in. He's got 3 Sabres ahead of him. Leaves it for Lindholm to dump into the corner. Held on at the sideboard by Tushy. Dump back down low. Lindholm and Speltzer down there for the Lakers. Lindholm's got it, battling along with number 12, Alex McCarville. Speltz comes out with a quick shot off the outside of the post by Tushy. Nice play on a pass in from Speltzy. Lindholm picks it up. That's deflected out into the neutral zone by Luke Schmitz, number 27. Just under 15 minutes remaining here in the first period. Scoreless thus far. Emerson has it. He'll wait down in his own end. Sends it high out to Schumacher. Schumacher looking to send it up to Bump. Bump walks it in the zone. Cross ice pass for Rice. A little bit too far from him as it goes into the corner. Rice dangles though. Back in his office behind the net. And turned over. Schmitz will try and get it out. Intercepted by Magnuson. Kept in at the line. Emerson throws it in. Oh, a nice tip by Rice on the Emerson shot. And Hummel makes the save. So we'll get a whistle and a face-off in the Sabres zone with 14 minutes and 17 seconds left. Lakers with the first 2 shots of the game so far. 0 yet for the Sabres. Bump and Dose on the draw. Bump wins it clean, walks it right forward. And picked up by Rice. Rice will flip it back in the zone for Bump. That puck is picked up by Loisel for the Sabres. Sent up, intercepted by Magnuson. Tipped on in front. Set played with a high stick. Not sure about that, but that's the call. Touched by Bump. We'll get a face-off all the way out to the, looks like center ice. So just under 14 minutes left in the scoreless first period. Face-off coming to Bosch's left. Long on the draw with Lincoln and Beatty. Puck controlled by the Lakers. Cable has it. Sends it over to Kennedy. Kennedy's long cross-ice pass. A little bit too far for Lincoln. He was held up by Bros as he was coming into the zone, so unable to get to that long headman pass by Kennedy. The 2 presidents playing catch with each other. So we'll get another face-off back in the Lakers zone. 13:51 on the clock. Face-off controlled by the Lakers. Kennedy flips it back over to Cable. Cable sends it up to Lincoln. Nice pass all the way up for Long. Long dumps it in. Loisel working to claim it. Sends it back over to his partner, Bros. Jackson Bros for the Sabres. Sends all the way down the ice where Beatty picks it up. Kennedy passes ahead for Long. Long tries to tip it in the zone. Gets deflected though and picked up by number 10, David Bigouette. Bigouette stopped just inside the line. Long pass deflected by Cable into the corner. Luckily, I think Boshi kind of, well, not that he misplayed it, but wasn't expecting his own defenseman to tip it in front of him. Battle down low as Joey Roeder and Schmitz are there for the Sabres, finally controlled by Luke Schmidt. Shot in on goal, that's deflected and into Kennedy. Kennedy does a good job of flipping it ahead. Here comes Lincoln. Hunter Lincoln walking it through the neutral zone. He'll tip it in the zone. Goes right to Tushy. Tushy walks in. Shot on Hummel. He made the initial save, had a little trouble with the rebound. Luckily his defense were there to clean it up for him. Puck comes out to the point, hops over Anderson's stick. Nice recovery though by Jackson, as he's able to pick the pocket of Yetta Houston. Shot just wide by Speltz as it goes past Hummel. And finally brought out to the neutral zone by Schmidt. Emmerich picks it up. He'll send it ahead for Speltz. Sabres controlling their own zone. Houston's there for the Sabres. He'll control it back to Brose in his own end. Brose has a little trouble with it. Flips it out back into the neutral zone. Anderson's there, and Bump finally picks it up. He'll circle and head back into the Sabres zone. 12 minutes remaining here in the first period. Scoreless thus far. Rice sets up, gets it down low to Bump. Bump doing a good job of dangling in the corner. Gets it out to Schumacher. Schumacher's pass goes into the corner off the deflection. Nice keeping at the line. Heavy hit by Schmidt on Magnuson. That's going to be icing is the call. 11:44 left. Good chances so far for the Lakers. Getting some pressure on the Sabres goaltender, Jacek Hummel. Unable to crack the goal yet, though. Sabres yet to get a shot on goal. Face off to Hummel's left. Controlled by Bump. Goes back to Magnuson. That goes just wide of the net. Picked up by Bigowet. Bigowet leaves it there for number 11, Roeder. Roeder flips it high off the glass and out into the Lakers zone where Magnuson will pick it up. Mags leaves it for his partner, Emerson. Emerson flips it up to Schumacher. Schumacher has a little trouble with it, turns it over. Shot on goal by Luke Schmitz. Saved by Boshi. And the Sabres get their first shot on the board. Face off to Trevor Boshi's left. Trevor coming off a good game on Thursday night against Eden Prairie. Nice win for Trevor as he stood tall and 30 saves. Face-off control by the Lakers, sent back behind the net. Cable will pick it up. Laz throws it all the way down, a little bit too high for Beatty. Picked up by Dawson. Dawson turns it over. We're going to get a penalty coming up on the Sabres as they had to hook a breaking Matt Beatty, who was breaking in on a nice pass from Kennedy. So we'll get our first penalty of the game. Douglas Larson's going to go sit in the box for the Sabres. Senior forward Douglas Larson gets called for hooking at the 11:07 mark of the first period. Lakers will try and capitalize on the power play. Tushy on the draw. Dose controls it. That goes sent up into the Sabre bench, so we'll get a face-off back in the Sabre zone. Tushy on the draw against Dose. Loisel has it. He'll lose the puck to Tushy. Tushy's pass a little bit too far for Emerson. And Sabres will look to regroup and kill some time off the clock. Brose sends it down the ice, tipped the rest of the way down by Schmidt. And the Laker power play will look to get going. Had a little struggles a few times against Eden Prairie. The Lakers will look to move it up the ice a little bit faster this game. Here comes Beatty, walks it in good at the line. Beatty sets up on the half wall, looking to somebody to pass to. He's got Cable in front of the net, as is, I think that's Tushy. That goes in. Aiden Emerson with a seeing eye shot. Gets all through traffic. Didn't look like Hummel saw it at all and goes in right past the Sabre goaltender, and the Lakers have a power play goal on a shot from the point by Aiden Emerson. Had a couple of players blocking the goaltender's vision. Hummel didn't really see it until it was going by him and into the net. So Lakers with a 1-0 lead here on the power play goal from Emerson. We'll have to listen if there were any assists on the play.
Laker goal, scored on the power play by number 22, Aiden Emerson. Assist number 21, Matt Beatty. Number That's Emerson from Beatty and Cable.
Beatty and Cable on the assist to the Emerson goal. Oh, great opportunity for Lindholm. This go right under his stick. Nice tip right out front. Lindholm again unable to grab it. Puck controlled by the Lakers. Back to 5-on-5 hockey here. Sent down into the corner where McCarville will pick it up for the Sabres. Takes a heavy hit from Tushy. Puck sent in on Hummel. He'll steer it back into the corner. Sabres bring it out with Bigouette. David Bigouette turns it over in his own zone. Luckily he's picked up by Loisel. Loisel walks it through the neutral zone. He's got a couple Lakers in front of him. Nice heavy hit back behind the net by Kennedy. And Lakers clear it out into the zone where Bros will pick it up for the Sabres. Headman pass to his D partner Loisel. Loisel with a nice pass all the way down. That's going to be on net though. So no icing. We'll get a stoppage by goaltender Boshi with 9:14 remaining in the first period. Lakers with a 1-0 lead. Approaching the halfway mark of period one. Thanks to some of our sponsors, Prior Lake Savage Optimist Club. Face-off controlled, sent in by Bros. That's deflected out front through a couple people. Picked up behind the net. Bump's got it. He's going to walk it out. Bump sends it ahead for Schumacher. Hits him right in the back. Does a good job of controlling the puck. And here comes Alex. Alex walks it up to the neutral zone. Sends it across for Rice. A little bit too far for him. It's picked up by Thomas Wilkie and sent around the boards. Bump's got it in his office behind the net. Nice centering pass for Rice. Rice unable to get his shot off as he was contested on the shot. Dumped in by the Sabres. Dose is there along with Emmerich and Schumacher. Schumacher comes away with it. And here comes Schumacher. Schumacher's got a bump with him. A couple of Sabres in front of him. Schumacher walks right in, dangles to everybody, and a goal! That puck went in. We'll see what they call. The ref made no indication that it went in. I don't even think he saw it go in. The other ref saw it all the way. He's going to come out here and talk to him. I think that was a goal, but we'll see what he calls. The ref that was right on the scene was blocked from it. I don't think he saw it go in. They're going to talk about it. I think the puck went in before the net came off. The ref that was outside of the zone had the clearest view of it, and he saw it go in. But the linesman and the official that didn't see it are going to talk about it. If they don't call it a goal, they probably need to call it a penalty because they certainly were all over the guy, Prior Lake guy walking in. No goal. I disagree. I think the puck went in. I'd love to have them be able to come up here and watch the replay. But clearly the ref that was closest had no idea what was going on. He didn't see the play at all. He was blocked from it a little bit, so I'm certainly not knocking him. He just didn't see it. And the referee on the outside in the neutral zone saw the whole thing, but seems like he's not really wanting to make a call other than what the close official made. So no goal is the call. We'll get a face-off to Hummel's left. Pretty sure they're not going to change the call at this point, although Coach Pancras is doing his best to lobby for that. So we're going to face off with 8:22. No goal is the call. We've got Long out there with Lincoln and Beatty. Michael Morrow on the draw for the Sabres. Controlled by Long. Long walks it in. Shot on goal. Hummel kicks it out. Nice save by Jasek. And out into the neutral zone where Magnuson will pick it up. Headman pass a little bit too far for Long. Has it go off his stick. Nice play to step up by Emerson. He'll push it ahead to Lincoln. Lincoln walks it in the zone. Hunter Lincoln's centering pass for Beatty, a little bit too far for him. And Sabres cleared out to the neutral zone. Just under 8 minutes remaining here in the first period. Lakers with a 1-0 lead. Cross ice pass to Long. Long sends it up to Beatty. Beatty walks it in at the line. He's got Lincoln breaking ahead of him. Lincoln was accosted on the way in by Bros, unable to grab that pass that came through from Beatty. Sabres will try and bring it out. Puck gets under the stick of, that's going to be a call on Kennedy. Kennedy was out of position there, and he had to kind of lock his stick down on Luke Schmidt as he was breaking in. Not the best angle played there by Bo, but he's going to go sit in the box and think about it for 2 minutes. Lakers will go on the PK at the 7:32 mark. And Bo Kennedy will sit in the penalty box for tripping, hooking, holding. Could have called a couple different things on that one.
Penalties in section 2, Prior Lakes, number 16, Bo Kennedy. 2 minutes for hooking. That's Kennedy.
Hooking was the call.
Penalty, 9:28.
Puck comes out. Sabres get it in the zone. Schmitz tries to pass it in. He'll leave it for Roeder. Roeder has it on the half wall. Tries to get it down low for Schmitz. Schmitz falls and undercuts Emmerich. Finally cleared by the Lakers back up to center ice where Luke Schmidt will pick it up. Roeder tips it down into the Lakers end. That'll be cleared down, but off one of the Sabre players. And the Lakers will change up beyond the play. 1:20 remaining on the man advantage for the Sabres. Schmidt has it. He loses it though, and it's sent back in by Emerson. Picked up by Lindholm. He's the first one. Nice cross-ice pass to Long. Not sure that would have counted if it went in the net. He directed it in with his skate. Lindholm doing a good job of eating some time away on this penalty. Schmidt has it for the Sabres. Taking his time in his own zone. Cross-ice pass to Roeder. Roeder will circle. He looks for somebody to pass to. Sends it over to Dose. Now it's Schmidt. Schmidt walks it in the zone, looks to set up, wants to shoot. Shot, deflected and pushed out by Boshi. Nice save. And here comes Lindholm. Lindholm's got room. He's got one person to beat. That's Luke Schmitz. Lindholm tries to dangle through. Doesn't get it, but still doing a good job of eating some clock. Preston Lindholm with a good job. Isn't able to get a shot on goal there, but helping kill the penalty for his team. Puck goes to Schumacher. Schumacher with a nice intercept. He'll try and keep it in at the line. Roeder does a good job. Loisel walks it out. He'll bring it in at the line, push it down into the corner where he's battling against Emmerich. Anderson with a clearing attempt. That'll do it for the penalty to Bo. It's out of the box. We've got 5-on-5 hockey again. Here comes Schumacher. Schumacher unable to get the shot away. Nice play by Emmerich down low. Good battle from the senior middle linebacker captain. And here come the Lakers. We got bumps. Schumacher, Rice going 3-on-2. Rice has it. Toe drag, shot on goal. Sent down into the corner for Loisel. Loisel sends it back to Brose's dump in, goes right on net, and saved by Boshi. We'll get a face-off in the Lakers zone with 4 minutes and 46 seconds remaining. Lakers getting some shots on goal, but so far unable to crack Jason Hummel more than just the one time on the scoreboard. Dose and Long on the draw, controlled by the Lakers. Brought out by Kennedy. Kennedy with a nice cross-ice pass to Lincoln. He's got Beatty with him, drops the pass to Beatty. Beatty's shot goes wide. Centering pass, a little bit too far for Lincoln, and out comes Luke Schmidt. Long battling on the half wall. Nice job of kicking the puck across was Magnuson. 4:15 left here in the first period. Lakers still with a 1-0 lead. Puck sent all the way down, icing waved as a couple players could have played that and didn't. Puck dumped down into the zone, tipped in by Lincoln, and he'll go off on a change. Lakers have Lindholm, Tushy, and Speltz out there, senior line. Tushy and Speltz with a good job on the forecheck. 24, Thomas Wilkie. Schmidt will send it all the way down the ice. Lakers will regroup. Sabres are changing ahead of the play. 3:35 left in the period. Speltz gets it in the zone. Tushy's going to push it down low. Leaves it for Speltz. Goes right to Lindholm. Lindholm shot. Nice save by Hummel. Speltz has it behind the Sabre net. Battle down low. Tushy finally comes out with it. Looking to send it out. Tries to send it all the way across for a break. Sabres have control in their own zone. Loisel sends it across ice for Joey Ostertag. Magnuson sends it over for Schumacher. Intercepted by Ostertag. He'll send it down low. They'll head off on a change. And comes Magnuson. He'll leave it for Bump. Bump walks it through the neutral zone. His pass a little bit too far behind for Schumacher, but Shuey does a good job of keeping it in the zone. Some miscommunication, some rare miscommunication by the sophomore line there as they tried to get it into the Sabres zone. 2:25 remaining in the first period as that puck is flipped out into center ice, intercepted by Anderson. Emmerich will grab it. Bothered on the play by Roeder. Sorry, that's Bigowette for the Sabres. Nice cross-ice pass from Bump. And here comes Rice. Rice leaves it for Anderson, unable to get it all the way through though. Puck comes out to the point. Bump leaves it for Rice. Rice wants to walk it in. He'll leave it, cycle down low. Emmerich's dump pass goes right into the Sabres zone. Coaches look at him like, what are you doing? But they bailed on getting hit. So we're going to face off, looks like at center ice. 1:54 left on the game clock. Shots on goal so far favor the home team Lakers, 11-3. Puck face-off control by the Lakers. Cable has it. He'll walk it up through the neutral zone. Gains the red line and dumps it all the way down in. Puck controlled by Dose behind his own net. Passing around for Luke Schmidt. Schmidt sends it around the boards, goes to Huson on the half wall. Huson leaves it back for Wilkie. Wilkie has a little trouble with it. Sabres are having some trouble with some tape-to-tape passing here. Wilkie has it. He'll send it out. Almost intercepted by Long. But it goes through. He's got Dose ahead. Dose is blown up as he comes into the zone on a nice check by Cable. Goes right out front. Nice save by Boshi. Another nice save. And a third shot goes over the net. Wow, Trevor with a nice flurry as the Sabres had 3 opportunities right in front of the net. Wow, Lakers look like they held up at the end of the period a little bit too quick because there's 1 minute remaining. That's the best chance the Sabres have had all game, and they failed to get it past Trevor Boshi thus far. Here comes Loisel down the left side, tries to step around the defense. Nice play by Magnuson as he stands him up. And here comes Tushy. Tushy, we got a 3-on-1 break for the Lakers. Tushy, Speltz. Speltz has it. Shot on goal. That's deflected into the corner by Hummel. Pass intercepted by number 7, Larson for the Sabres. He'll bring it down the ice. And here comes Tushy. 23 seconds remaining in the period. Magnuson brings it up. He'll get it in the zone. Not try to shoot. That's deflected up in the netting. We'll get a break. And a face-off in the Sabre zone with 17 seconds left. Lakers maintaining a 1-0 lead. Bump and Roeder on the draw. Puck control by the Sabres. Wilkie's got it behind his own net. He turns it over, goes back to the point to Emmerich. Emmerich has a bouncing puck. He's got to settle down. Does. Gets it to Schumacher. Finally comes out to center ice, still bouncing. And that'll do it here for the first period. Lakers will take a 1-0 lead into the locker room.
At 6:35, the power play goal scored by Prior Lakes, number 22.
Shots on goal, 12-5. We'll be back after the Zamboni break. Thanks for joining us on Laker Hockey Network. All right, here we go, back for second period action from Dakota Ice Arena, Dakota Ice Palace as we like to refer to it as. Lakers start the period up 1-0. Sabres hanging tough. Shots on goal fairly lopsided at 12-5 in favor of the home Lakers. Looks like the officials are tending to a spot on the ice, so we'll wait for him to clean that up. before we drop the puck. All right, looks like the referee is done with his ice doctoring, and we're ready to go on puck drop for the second period. Lakers again with a 1-0 lead over Shakopee. Face-off controlled by the Sabres. Loisel has it. He leaves it back for number 12, McCarville. McCarville dumps it in. That's picked up by Emerson. Emerson's pass to Lindholm. Up to Tushy. Tushy gets the corner. Past Loisel. Down into the corner. Leaves it over for Speltz. Speltz knocked off the puck. And it's picked up and brought out by Luke Schmidt. Luke Schmidt coming up the left side. He'll wait for... Sends it all the way down Boshi. That gets sent out wide. Emerson sends it around back behind the net. Lindholm there to pick it up. And picked up by Maggs. Maggs pass all the way across the ice to Speltz. Speltz brings it into Maggs. Maggs tries to walk through traffic. Puck goes down into the corner. Speltz down there battling along with Dose for the Sabres. Finally, Lindholm comes out of it. Goes back. A nice shot by Lindholm. Kept it at the line by Emerson. That gets deflected off the backs. Emerson with a long cross-ice pass for Beatty. He's unable to grab it, but it goes into the Sabres zone. Jackson Vogel there for the Sabres. He'll flip it out of the ice and picked up by number 27, Luke Schmitz. Schmitz tries to gain the line, gets it all the way outside, sends it through the blue paint, but only Lakers there. And the Lakers will flip it back out. Bros picks it up for the Sabres. And here comes Joe Roeder. Joe Roeder has his pocket picked momentarily by Long. And puck goes to Beatty. Send it all the way down for Lincoln. Lincoln's pass deflected by Bros into the corner. Beatty and Long down there for the Lakers battling. Puck finally comes around to Vogel for the Sabres. Picked up by Kennedy. Kennedy waits on his shot. Nice walk in by Bo. Beatty picks it up. He dances. He's got Schumacher all alone on the backside. Bump shot gets all the way through. Nice save by Hummel. Nice check by who that was that stepped up there. Finally, Cable picks it up in his own zone. 14.5 minutes left. Good opportunity on the 2-on-1 there. Shot. Rice. Save Hummel. Rice is buzzing out there right now. Buck has his pocket picked by Bros for the Sabres. Kept it at the line nicely by Cable. Back to Cable again at the point. He keeps it in, sends it all the way across the ice into space for Rice. Rice battling with Bros. Mo makes the save. 13 minutes, 50 ring Sabres. Student section. Pretty good crowd here for the matinee. Aghill Tushy. Tushy stops it. He absorbs a check from one of the Sabre defenders. McCarville sends it in. Tushy got it. Apologize for the buffering. It looks like the wife. Lakers have it. Sent down in the zones. Flip the Hesson at the point. He'll keep it in. Shot. Not much on it. Long shot goes wide. No, it's like buffering. All right, looks like we're back in action again. Sorry for the streaming issues. Usually the Wi-Fi is pretty good in here and don't have issues, but today it's given us some trouble, so we'll keep monitoring it. Didn't miss anything. Still playing 5-on-5 hockey. Lakers with a 1-0 lead over the Sabres. We're going to have a face-off in the Lakers zone to the left of goaltender Trevor Boshi. Tushy on the draw for Prior Lake. Sabres win it, though, back to the point. Loisel has it. He'll dump it back down into the corner. Anderson there to pick it up for the Lakers. Finally picked up by Speltz. Speltz brings it out. Sends it ahead to Lindholm. Lindholm brings it in. He's got Tushy on the left. Shot by Lindholm. Deflected into the corner by Jasek. Hummel. And Hummel makes the save on the Shot from the point by Jackson Anderson. So face off in the Sabre zone, 10 minutes and 56 seconds on the game clock in the second period. Face off controlled by the Sabres, goes to McCarville. McCarville sends it ahead for Ostertag. Ostertag flips it by Anderson and he'll chase. Emmerich's there to pick it up. He's going to send it all the way around the boards, up ahead for Lindholm. Lindholm centering attempt interflected, but Tushy's there to pick it up. Tries to get beyond Loisel. Loses it to McCarville momentarily. Lindholm's there as well. Puck kept in at the line by Anderson. He'll walk it in, send it back down to the corner for Tushy. Tushy's got Lindholm in the middle. Tries to go to him, doesn't get there. Nice battle out front as Tushy and Lindholm there clogging traffic up. Shot from the point, deflected out front. Sabres look to push it out. Sent out to center ice by Morrow. And picked up by Jackson Anderson. We've got numbers now as the Sabres are changing. Lindholm's got it. He'll lose it momentarily. Cross ice pass for Lincoln. A little bit too far. Mags sagged back. So here come the Sabres, 3-on-2. Sent over at the line by Ostertag. Shot from number 11, Joe Roeder. Goes just wide, and here comes Beatty. Beatty's got one Sabre in front of him. Puck picked up by Lincoln. Lincoln walks it, sends a shot in. Hummel makes the save. Jason Hummel making all the saves so far here for the Sabres. Everything the Lakers have thrown at him. Heavy shot. Deflected off one of the Sabre players back out in the neutral zone where Magnuson will pick it up. Mag dumps it in hard. Settled behind the Sabres net. 9:15 left on the game clock in the second period. And Roeder brings it up for the Sabres. He'll dump it in. Puck's all the way out to the neutral zone. Tried to pick up by Bump, unable to get it though, and it gets dumped back in. Nice job by Boshi to set it up behind his own net for Mags. Mags turns it over momentarily, but it goes right to Emerson. Emerson sends it ahead for Lincoln. Lincoln has a little trouble with it. They'll have to reset. Cross ice pass to Mags. Mags brings it up. Looking for someone to pass to. He's going to have a little trouble with it multiple times. A little clunky there from Magnuson. As he tried to bring it up through the neutral zone, couldn't get a handle on it. Bros has it for the Sabres. That's going to get sent all the way down. That's going to be icing. Bigouette is unable to touch the puck as it goes right under his legs. Looks like our stream has steadied here in the arena, so hopefully we won't get any more delays. 8:30 left on the clock. Shots on goal now favor the home Lakers 22-6. Bump with a nice draw. Sends it over to Rice. Rice battling there with Schmidt. Cable has a little trouble with it. Keeps it in the zone though. Bros also having trouble. Bump and Rice working on the half wall, trying to keep it down low. Finally brought out. Nice job by Cable to step in front of the Sabre player. And finally picked up by Bump in his own zone. He'll leave it for Schumacher. Schumacher turns it over. Shot opportunity. Oh, great scoring chance for Yetta Huson, who walked in and had his shot deflected up into the netting behind Boshi. We'll get a whistle and a face-off to Boshi's left. 8:03 on the clock. Lakers again with a 1-0 lead. Bump on the draw up against Dose for the Sabres. Puck pushed back and picked up by Anderson for the Lakers. He's bottled on play by Huson. Puck sent around the boards. Loisel picked it up, but then it's picked up by Bump. Bump headman pass for Shuey. He's got speed. Tries to dangle through the legs of McCarville. And Alex picks it up. Bump with a nice pass across for Emmerich. Emmerich has a little trouble with it. He'll just dump it back down low. Kept in nicely by Anderson. Back down to the zone. Turnover. Bump's got it. Behind the net. Walks around looking for someone to pass to. Emmerich's got it. Shot gets all the way through, but deflected back behind Huson. He wants to wrap it up and get a whistle. So we're going to face off in the Sabre zone with just under 7.5 minutes to play here in the second period. Lindholm on the draw, centering Speltz and Tushy. Preston with the quick shot goes wide of the net. Unable to get that to pop in the net like Schumacher did in the Eden Prairie game. God, that was a great goal still. Shot on goal from the point by Anderson. That's steered into the corner by Hummel. Nice play to walk in. Emmerich picks it up. Wide of the net. Lindholm shot on goal. Grabbed by Hummel. And we'll get another whistle as Jason Hummel continues to knock everything down. Looks like the only way the Lakers are going to get a goal by Hummel is to get the puck and get some rebounds in front of the net. So far, all of our shots have come from the perimeter, and Hummel's got no problem grabbing any of those. Tushy now on the draw up against Michael Morrow for the Sabres. Puck control. Lindholm walks in, wants to shoot. Nice goal by Lindholm. Nice face-off by Tushy, pulled it straight back. Lindholm walked all the way in, right to the middle. Nobody came to him, and he went upper corner over Hummel, and the Lakers have a 2-0 lead here in the middle of the second period. Nice play by Lindy. Must have been that fancy light blue suit that he was wearing earlier that gave him the wherewithal to put that puck past the Sabre goaltender. So face off at center ice after the Laker goal. We've got Long and Lincoln and Beatty along with Emerson and Magnuson. Roeder on the draw for the Sabres. Tushy on the assist. So Lindholm from Tushy on the goal. Shot just wide on the shot from point. Beatty goes all the way wide, no tip. Long's got it down low. He'll leave it for Beatty. Beatty's drop pass to Loisel of the Sabres, and the Sabres will bring it out. Sent in by Bigowette down low. Boshi has it go under his stick. Battle down low in the corner by a couple of players from each team. Finally, Magnuson comes out with it, gets it over to Lincoln. Lincoln's pass, a little bit too far for Beatty, who wasn't really skating at that point. Lakers will change ahead of the play as Loisel brings it out for Shakopee. Brought in by Luke Schmitz. He'll lose an edge momentarily as he dumps it down into the corner. Picked up by Bump. Here comes Alex Bump coming out of the Lakers zone. Cross ice pass to Magnuson. Magnuson with a nice pass for Shuey. Shuey got at the line, leaves it for Lynn. Bump puts it right off the crossbar. Great shot by Alex. Went on the upper side of the crossbar though, not the lower side, so doesn't go in the net, but Lakers still maintain control. Schumacher's got it, walks to the middle, shot. Gloved by Hummel. Prior Lake buzzing a little bit, getting some opportunities, but unable to get it past goaltender Jason Hummel. Face off to Hummel's right. Alex Bump up against Caldos. Nice draw by Alex, goes to Cable. Cable's shot, knocked down by Hummel right out in front, picked up luckily, or unluckily, depending on who you're cheering for, by the late Sabres player. And Rice picks it up. He'll come out of the net, lay it up by Bros. Like I said, there's about a 1.5 foot difference between Sam Rice and Jackson Bros. Icing the call now. We'll get a face-off back in the Sabre zone with 5:16 remaining. Lakers have a 20-goal advantage on the shot differential, 27-7. Bump on the draw, centering Rice and Schumacher. Puck control by Prior Lake. Goes back to Cable at the point. Cable keeps it in, goes to Rice. Rice walks right into the middle. Leaves it on the side for Bump. Unable to get it. Cable with a shot. That's deflected off Dose and into the corner. Bump's got it. Bump's shot goes way over the net. Kennedy does a good job of keeping it in though momentarily. And finally Rice got it. He's got Bump on the side. Goes to shot by Alex. Gets deflected by Hummel. Not sure that was the shot he wanted, but Kennedy's got it now. He wants to say. Nice patience by Bo. Sends it back down into the corner. Finally comes out to the other side and picked up by Jackson Vogel for the Sabres. He's going to flip that high into the Laker bench. We'll get a whistle and a face-off back in the Sabre zone. Four minutes and 35 seconds remaining on the second period game clock. Tushy on the draw, up with Morrow for the Sabres. Tushy pushes it through, steps in, shot high over Hummel. Had an opportunity to put it in there. That goes high and goes wide, hits Hummel's knob of his stick, but that was going to go well wide. Speltz has it, tries to get it up to Tushy. He's battling down there with McCarville. McCarville with a nice centering pass, but picked up by Anderson. Nice keep in at the point. Tushy there, but that puck goes off his stick and into the corner. Colin Tushy battling down low. He's got possession. Leaves it for Speltz. Speltz looking for somebody to pass to. Has to get around the referee. Goes back to Lindholm. Lindholm with a shot off the outside of the net, and that goes into the netting. So we're going to face off in the Lakers zone. Just under 4 minutes remaining here in the second period. Long, Beatty, and Lincoln out there for the Lakers, along with Anderson and Emmerich. Puck sent through the neutral zone by the Sabres, intercepted by the Lakers and pushed out. Offer tag, nope, that Schmitz has it now on the left side. His shot goes well over the net. Sent all the way around and left for Bigowet. Bigowet's pass intercepted. It was a shot or a pass. Sabres will have to touch up. Apparently they do, and here comes, picked up by Bigowet. Bigowet knocked hard off the puck. Schmitz with a shot goes through the blue paint, nobody home. And picked up by Roeder. Roeder leaves it for Schmitz. Schmitz with a hook, no call. And finally picked up by Anderson. He'll push it ahead for Beatty. Beatty didn't see it coming until the last second. Just over 3 minutes remaining here in the second period. Lakers with a 2-goal advantage, 2-0 on the scoreboard. Puck sent back in. Not really any advantage by either team right now, as all the energy just completely left the game as both teams spin their wheels at the later stages here. Beatty's shot goes just wide. Not a bad shot by Matt there. Beatty circles in his zone, in the opposing team's zone. He'll walk it out right through the middle. He'll shoot. That goes wide of the net. Puck controlled by Bump. Bump centering pass intercepted by Bigowet. And here comes Biggie down the left side. Throws it in, and they'll head off on a change as the Sabres change. Long cross-ice pass picked up by Bump conveniently right in center ice. He's got Rice and Shuey with him. Nice cross-ice pass, a little bit too bouncy for Schumacher as it hops over his stick. Rice leaves it down low, picked up by Shuey. Shuey dangles, passes it right to Houston from the Sabres. And here comes Shakopee with Luke Schmidt pushing it down low. Setting it on the side, Luke Schmidt with a quick turn-in shot that's deflected down low and into the corner. Lakers having a little trouble getting out of their own zone, lack a little energy. And picked up by Dose. Dose has the puck taken away by Magnuson. Magnuson has his pass intercepted, but Bump got it. Back over to Mags. Mags brings it in. Shot just outside and up into the netting and out of play. So we're going to break and an offensive zone face-off with 91 seconds left in the period. Get a nice breeze blowing by as the Shakopee Lady Sabres roll by our office location here up in the rafters. Face off to Hummel's left. Tushy's there on the draw. Nice control of the puck by Tushy as it sits underneath everybody. Goes back to Cable at the point. Cable shot saved by Hummel. Kennedy's got it for the Lakers, sending all the way in, and that's going to be icing. Didn't touch anybody. So we're going to face off all the way back in the Lakers zone with 1:17 remaining on the game clock. Face off to Boshi's right. Tushy on the draw. That's controlled by the Sabres. Sent all the way in. Intercepted though. Here comes Lindholm. Lindholm's got 2-on-2. Tushy breaking with him as well. Good at the line. Lindholm loses the puck. Here comes Bigolette for the Sabres. He'll walk in. He's got Schmitz on the line. That was offsides. No call. Sabres have the puck with just under a minute remaining. Puck sent all the way around to McCarville. McCarville dumps it back down low where it's picked up by Bo Kennedy for the Lakers. Headland pass comes out to center ice where it's picked up by Luke Schmitz. Cable blows a tire right in the own zone, loses the puck momentarily, giving it up to Roeder. Roeder and Cable battling. Cable picks it up. Cable dangles in his own zone, sends it off the ref. Not sure where that was going. Kennedy finally leaves it for Tushy. 22 seconds remaining as the puck comes out to center ice. Lindholm's got room in front of him. He can get it, but it's picked up by Jackson Vogel for the Sabres. 12 seconds remaining in the period as the Sabres try and bring it out of their own zone. Picked up by number 6 Vogel. And as most of the second half of this period, neither team really asserting themselves in either end, and kind of a lifeless end of the period. So 2-0 is the time on the clock, or sorry, the score on the clock. We're going to take a break for the Zamboni. Thanks for joining us on Laker Hockey Network. We'll be back after the break. All right, here we go. Back to action for third period varsity high school hockey. Prior Lake, Minnesota, where the home team Lakers lead the visitors, the Shakopee Sabres, by a score of 2-0. So far, player of the game, even though the score is 2-0, not favoring his team, goaltender Jason Hummel for the Sabres has 28 saves through 2 periods. Played a really good game so far. Here we go. Emerson leaves it for Magnuson. Magnuson up for Tushy. Tushy walks through the neutral zone. Good at the line. He'll drive down to the corner. Nice sidestep of a check from McCarville. Pass comes out to Emerson all the way at the point. Mag shoots. Oh, off the inside of the post. Magnuson with a great opportunity on a wrister that gets all the way through traffic and off the inside of the post. But it comes right back out. Tushy pushes the puck back down in the corner where it's picked up by McCarville. Carville's pass too far for everybody. That's going to go all the way down the ice, and we'll have icing. Icing is the call. Our union cameraman is not going to change it down there, so we're going to face off with 16 minutes and 20 seconds left in period 3. Long, Lincoln, and Beatty. Cable and Kennedy out there as the K defensive line. Face-off controlled by Long, picked up though by Ostertag. Ostertag loses it momentarily to the Lakers, and here comes Long. Long pushes it over. Nice pass to Beatty. Beatty's shot. Nice save by Hummel as it pushes it up into the netting behind his goal. Beatty had an opportunity. Hummel up that stick and blocker up there though and pushed it up. Face-off between Long and, can't tell, oh, it looks like number 19, Morrow for the Lakers. Morrow will control it. Sent out to Ostertag. Ostertag has trouble getting by the Laker defense and back out to Bros on the Sabre blue line. Ostertag with it. He's intercepted by Beatty. Beatty's cross-ice pass for someone in red. Bros to bring it in at the line. Shot deflected up into the netting behind Boshi. We're going to face energy and the tempo back up in this game. It's been a pretty snooze fest of a second period that last period, so we'll see if we can ramp this up a little bit. Anderson with the puck, he'll send it ahead. Bump's got it now coming out of the zone. He's got Schumacher with him. Bump walks it in, tries to dangle through a couple players. Picked up by Schumacher. Schumacher walks it through. Intercepted by Wilkie. Rice battling along with Schmitz on the half wall. Cross ice pass for Bigowet. Sabres look to bring it up. Roeder's got it. He'll flip it ahead past the Laker defense. Emmerich is the first player on the puck. He'll leave it for Bump. Bumps pass nicely to Schumacher and finally to Rice as he brings it in the zone. Rice walks around the corner. Tried to go short side backhand by McCarville. Nice shot from the wall by Emmerich. Gets all the way through to Hummel, but Hummel makes the save. Rice picks it up. He'll dangle in the corner. Leaves it for Bump. Bump's pass a little bit too far for Shuey. And Bigowet brings it out for the Sabres. Intercepted by Bump. McCarville dumps it in. And Magnuson's back there to pick it up for the Chino-clad Lakers. Puck picked up by Bump. He'll push it out. He's going to head off on a change. Alex has been out there a long time. Lindholm dumps it down low as the Lakers change forwards behind him. Spell did a good job on the forecheck, interrupting the breakout for the Sabres. 14 minutes and 15 seconds remain in the third period. Lakers still with a 2-0 advantage. Puck brought in by Speltz. Speltz dangles, shot. Almost got through. Hummel clamps down the arms, and it's a face-off in the Sabres zone. 14 minutes, 8 seconds. Lakers again with a 2-0 lead. Shots on goal favor the home team Lakers, 33-7 at this point. Tushy on the draw with Dose, controlled by the Sabres. Burrows picks it up, headman pass for Dose. Dose bringing it in the zone. He's got Schmidt with him. He'll leave it for Schmidt. Cross ice pass deflected by Magnuson and left for Tushy. Tushy's got a couple Sabres in front of him. He'll walk it in at the line. He's got Spelt with him. Nice dangle by Tushy. Walked in, tried to go short side. 2 shots. Both saved by Hummel. Finally, Lindholm's got it. Walk it out to the middle. Picked up by Speltz. Back out to the point. Magnuson, long shot. Deflected in on goal. Again, nice save by Hummel as he stands tall in the net. Puck goes right to Lindholm. Quick shot to goal. Lindy has the puck come out from the half wall by Bros. Lindholm picks it up and sends it on the ice past Hummel. Lakers take a 3-0 lead. I don't think the Sabres were really anticipating that puck coming off the wall in that manner. Lindholm was Johnny on the spot, picks it up, shoots it on goal, and just like that, we'll get a break. Lakers rolling out their fourth line for the first time in the game. Got Soderberg centering Kingery, and shot on goal by Who's wearing 6? Who's wearing 6 for us? Had? So it's Hadlund, Soderberg, and Kingery, along with Kennedy and Cable. Soderberg battling down low, gets it over to the Sabres player, who's hit hard by Hadlund. Nice shoulder to the midsection. Kingery battling down low, looking for Soderberg. Puck goes right to the side, where it's gobbled up by Hummel. 13:05 left in the third period. Lakers with a 3-goal lead, 3-0. Soderberg up against Roeder on the face-off in the Sabres zone, controlled by the Lakers. Soderberg's got it all alone right up front. Shot, and there's an assist. Hadlund with the goal on the shot and the deflection, or shot and rebound from the shot from Soderberg. So Ryan Hadlund with his first varsity goal, assisted by Soderberg and maybe Kingery. We'll have to listen for the third assist. A nice goal by the fourth line there. Now there's energy in the building. We love it. So 4-0 lead here for the Lakers.
Laker goals for my number 6, Ryan Hadlin. Assist to number 11, Bennett Soderberg. That's Hadlin from Soderberg.
So Hadlin from Soderberg on the goal at the 12:53 mark. Puck controlled by the Sabres. Long's got it now for the Lakers. They'll send it out to center ice where it's picked up by Long. Long dangles through traffic, walks it in at the line. He's got Lincoln and not sure who else is with him over there. Obidi. Shot just wide of the net by Lincoln. Puck's flying all over the place in the zone. Beatty picks it up on the half wall. He'll look to dump it down low for Long. Long dangling, trying to play puck possession down in the corner. Finally picked up by Ostertag for the Sabres. Lincoln doing a good job of clogging things up on the boards. Finally comes out to center ice, but unable to grab it is Douglas Larson for the Sabres. Changing behind the play are the Lakers as the Sabres look to bring it in. Loisel dumps it in down low. Circles behind Roshi in the net. Clearing pass, flubbed a little bit by Emmerich, but he'll pick it up and skate it out. Sam Emmerich walks it through the neutral zone. He's got Schumacher and Rice with him. Schumacher leaves it for Rice. Alex has it. Bump walks it in. Dangles around the net. Centering pass goes through the paint, but nobody there to pick it up. Anderson there on the corner, battling for possession with some of the Sabre players. Puck finally comes out to Huson, where he'll leave it for Loisel. Loisel brings it up the ice. He's got 3 Laker players in front of him and unable to get past any of them. Schumacher picks it up in his own zone, leaves it in the corner for Magnuson. Magnuson sends it over for McCarville. Oh, tipped by Dose, almost goes in. Nice tip by Cal Dose. He'll pick it up in the corner for the Sabres. He'll lose it right away to Bump. Finally picked up by Schumacher. He'll bring it out of the zone. Goes to Rice. Rice sends it ahead. Picked up by McCarville for the Sabres. 10:42 remaining here in the third period. Lakers with a 4-0 lead. Schumacher's got it. He'll leave it for Bump. Bump circles in the neutral zone. Brings it over for Emerson. Lakers changing behind the play will be Tushy, Speltz, and Lindholm out there. Tushy with a good job on the forecheck. Long cross-ice pass, too far for everybody. Icing is going to be the call. Nope, they're going to wave that off for some reason. Not sure why. Coaches are incredulous over there and why they would wave off icing just because it was banked off the board. But we'll get a face-off as Boshi froze it in the zone. We'll get 4-0 lead again for the home team, Prior Lake. Face-off controlled by the Lakers. Cable's got it. He circles and looks for someone to pass to. Sends it high off the glass. Bros, taking advantage of his length, keeps it in the zone with his hands. Puck sent all the way into the zone where Kennedy will pick it up. Kennedy leaves it for Lindholm. Too far for him. Sent in. Nice save by Trevor. Hasn't had to work super hard today. Lindholm's got the puck in the zone. Hummel came out, and then that's the goal for Lindy. Is that 3? So Lindholm with the, I believe, hat trick. I don't see any hats going on the ice yet. Should throw mine. I'm not going to throw mine. We got to have at least one hat out there. Nobody throws a hat. So Preston Lindholm with the hat trick. Nobody throws a hat out there. I'm giving him the thumbs down. You get your hat back at a rink like this. So we have a goalie change for Shakopee after Lindholm gets the hat trick.
The Laker goal is third of the game for number 18, Preston Lindholm. Assist to number 10, Nick Speltz. That's Lindholm from
Speltz on the assist. So now in goal for the Sabres is number 1, Soren Pettersson. Soderberg out there walking it up the ice, sidesteps a check. He'll dump it all the way down. I guess they're going to call icing. The coaching staff's not real happy with the icing calls by this referee crew at this point in the game. Soderberg and Dose on the draw in the Lakers zone. Controlled by Dose, but sent all the way back down into the Sabres zone. Puck controlled by the Sabres. McCarville has a little trouble with it as Hatland is on the forecheck. Nice job by Kingery to keep it in the zone. He'll circle out to the middle. Maintains possession as Soderberg all around in front. Gets it taken away though. Anderson has it hop over his stick, and Luke Schmidt walking it down in. Kept down low by Boshi. He'll keep it in his zone, and we'll get a face-off with 8:58 remaining in the third period. Game on cruise control right now as the Lakers have a 5-goal advantage. Roeder on the draw for the Sabres up against Long. Long controls back to Magnuson. Magnuson has the puck deflected up into the netting. We'll get a face-off in the Lakers zone with 8:54 on the clock. If you're in the area and can make it over to the rink, we Prior Lake ladies are playing the Shakopee ladies right after the boys varsity game here. So stop on over and after the whistle, touched by Roeder, and he's dumped by Magnuson nicely in front of the net. Long and Roeder again on the draw, back in the Lakers zone. Controlled by the Sabres. Loisel's got it, unable to get a shot away though. Long has it on the half wall. Sent ahead for Beatty. Beatty does a good job of letting it go through his legs and out into the neutral zone. Schmidt with a pass, errantly going down into the zone. Picked up by Lincoln. Now Bros has it. He'll bring it out for the Sabres. Bros takes those long arms and walks through traffic. He gets it into the zone. Battle down low. Picked up by Bigowet. Bigowet loses it to Magnuson. Magnuson brings it up the ice. Mags walks in. He's got Beatty. Beatty's shot on goal gets all the way through to Pedersen. Pedersen steers it. Cross ice pass for a bump. Easily grabbed by the glove of Pedersen. We'll get a break in the action with 8 minutes and 6 seconds left. Face off to Pedersen's left. Bump there. He'll control it back to the Cable at the point. Cable happy to dump it down low where it's picked up by Bump. Schumacher there as well. And out with it comes Morrow for the Sabres. Turned over. Schumacher's got room. He's got Rice with him down the left side. Unable to get it through. Tried to go short side high. Deflected by Pedersen behind the net. Picked up by Vogel for the Sabres. Left back for Morrow. And finally almost out of the zone. Deflected out of the zone by Douglas Larson. He'll try and beat Cable to the puck, but unable to. Cable picks it up. Sends a pass up for Rice, who kicks it up to Bump. Bump leaves it for Rice. He'll walk in. And here comes a break if he can get it for Ostertag. Ostertag must be on the end of the shift, though, not really getting very far down the ice. That's going to be icing. So 7 minutes and 14 seconds left on the clock in the third period. Shots on goal favor the home Lakers, 40-9. Tushy on the draw for the Lakers up against Garrett McCall for the Sabres. Puck brought in at the line by number 16, Linus Toward. Not sure I've heard of Linus. Shot goes over the net. Oh, deflection right out front. Boshi happened to kick the net off during the melee, and we'll get a stoppage. Puck was flopping around back there, came all the way out into the crease, but unable to get it in the net with Shakopee. We'll get a face-off to Boshi's left with 6:52 left in the period. Tush on the draw, wins it back clean to Anderson. Anderson pushes it ahead to Speltz and brought up by Tushy. Tushy has his pass intercepted, but picked up by Emmerich. Emmerich wheels ahead, He's got a couple Sabres in front of him, so he'll drive left. Shot on goal, testing the new goaltender, Pedersen. Pedersen grabs it, and we'll get a whistle. Apparently the ref really wanted to blow his whistle a couple extra times on that one, as he apparently saw something he didn't like. Ref is going to put the net back on its moorings. I don't know why I like saying that word so much, moorings. It's a good word. Face off, controlled by Shakopee back down to the corner, but picked up by Tushy. Tushy absorbs a check from Bros, and out with it come the Sabres. Picked up by Anderson for the Lakers in the neutral zone. Nice bank pass to Speltzy. Speltzy walks it in, circles into the middle, tries to get it through into the net. Tushy knocked down in front as he's going through the crease area. And Doze will pick it up for the Sabres. Doze walks it out. His pass intercepted by Lindholm, set down. Great game so far. Preston had to sit out the last game, but came back with a hattie. Great opportunity, or great showing for him. Puck sent in by Anderson, back down into the Sabre zone. 5:50 remaining in the period. Again, Lakers have a 5-0 lead over Shakopee. Dose absorbs a check, loses a puck for a hit from Kingery. And Soderberg will send it back to Mags. Magnuson dumps it in. Pedersen has it go under his stick. And the Sabres look to bring it out. Emerson has it. He'll dump it down low. Intercepted by Bros. Bros leaves it down in the corner for Vogel. Vogel's pass nearly intercepted by Hadland, but goes just far enough. And brought in by Dose. Dose walks it in. Probably going to go wide, but pushed anyways by Buffy. Dumped in by Huson for the Sabres, and Boshi will send it back on a tee for Magnuson. Magnuson up ahead for cross ice pass. We got long breaking all alone. Shot off the post. Breakaway for Paco, and he found red metallurgy. Pedersen's best friend over there, so we'll maintain a 5-0 lead and not make it to running time yet. Great opportunity for Paco on a nice headman pass from Kingery. So face off to Boshi's left with 4:39 left. Long on the draw. He'll win it back clean to Kennedy. Kennedy leaves it for Cable. Cable walks it out. He's taken off the puck by Roeder. We're going to get a penalty on Laz Cable, I believe, for interference. I'm not sure about that call, as the puck was right under the player's body, but Laz with a little trouble getting the puck out, had it picked from his pocket and turned around and committed the penalty. So the Lakers will change them up. We've got Rice and Schumacher out there, along with Emmerich and Anderson, as the Sabres head to the power play late in the third period.
Penalties been assessed to Prior Lakes number 27, Lance Cable, 2 minutes for interference. That's Cable, 2 minutes for interference.
Nice block down low by one of the Lakers. I didn't see who it was. Shot, goes just wide. Luke Schmidt with a great opportunity there. Put the puck just off the side of the net, as he had some open room to shoot. Puck controlled by Dose at the point. Sabres setting up on their power play. They've got it down low with Roeder. Roeder and Schmidt playing catch. Back to Dose. Dose back to Roeder. Sorry, Schmitz. Roeder down low. Nice block by Anderson, and goes right to Schumacher. Schumacher's going to take his time going up the ice, as the Lakers chain behind him. Shuey dangles through everybody. Goes down to the corner, doing a great job of killing time. Nice all the way back, pass into the own zone to Emerson. Lakers happy to just play keep away at this point and eat up clock. Puck sent all the way down by Magnuson. That's going to be on goal. So that's a shot. We're up to 42 now for the Lakers versus 12 for the Sabres. Tushy down there on the forecheck. He'll battle and pick up the puck. Happy to just eat some time. Again, playing keep away with 46 seconds remaining on the Sabre power play. Magnuson's got it. He's going to send it high off the glass. Cross ice pass to Luke Schmidt. Luke Schmidt dumps it in the zone. He'll head off on a change with 30 seconds left on the Cable penalty. Maggs tries to take the head off of half of his coaching staff there as his clearing attempt goes right into the bench. Coach Pancras having words with Will Magnuson.
Kind of like his last short shift.
Must have been short shifted a couple back because he's getting water bottles thrown at him here. So 3 minutes exactly left on the game clock. 30 seconds on the penalty to Cable. Lakers still maintain a 5-0 lead. And that puck is cleared all the way down the ice away from the bench. Picked up by Beatty in the Sabres zone. Nice cross-ice pass to Long, but it hops over his stick as he goes for the one-timer. Anderson picks it up, sends it all the way down. 10 seconds remaining on the penalty to last Cable. One of the Sabres players will have to get a new twig. Looks like Sean Larson's going to have to go to the hockey store and buy a new stick. Loisel's pass too far for everybody. That's going to be icing. As the penalty expires, back to 5-on-5 hockey. We'll have a face-off in the Sabres zone with 2:23 remaining. I don't know. So we got back out with the fourth line, Soderberg, Kingery, and Hadlin out there now with the offensive draw, won by Soderberg. Sent over to Hadlin. Hadlin picks it up. It's right under his feet, doesn't know it. Nice pass by Cables, dancing a little bit, unable to grab it though. Picked up by number 16, Toward. He takes a pass from, hard check from Soderberg along the boards, and we'll get a face-off in the Lakers zone. Cable was had the puck a little bit too long there, didn't know what to do with it. He's going to get pulled off the ice, as is Kennedy. Soderberg on the draw up against number 8, Garrett McCall. And here come the Lakers. Emerson's got it. Leaves it for Magnuson. Magnuson sends it over for Soderberg, who's going the wrong way. Soderberg picks it up as it goes in the zone, but has his pocket picked by Toward. Nice intercept by Soderberg. He'll pick it up in the corner. Centering pass for Kingery. A little bit too far, but picked up by Hadlin. Puck goes back to Emerson at the point. Shot in on goal. Stopped by Pedersen. I think that was more of a pass than a shot. Lakers will leave the fourth line out there at the last 99 seconds of the contest here. Soderberg on the draw against his buddy Caldos. Puck controlled by Soderberg. Sent over, pass too far for Kingery. Kingery picks the pocket of one of the Sabre players. We're going to have another face-off in the zone. So Sabres have a little trouble getting it out of their own zone. Soderberg and Dose on the draw again. Puck controlled by Bros in the corner for the Sabres. Battling with Soderberg. Soderberg down low. That's Hadlin. Hadlin loses the puck momentarily. And here comes Luke Schmidt. Luke Schmidt walking through the neutral zone. He's got a couple Laker players in front of him. Nice play, though, to kick it out. Wow, puck bounced a couple times there. Nice save by Bosch. He goes into the corner where Kingery will pick it up. Kingery happy to dump it out all the way down the ice. That probably is going to be icing, and it is, with 1:05 left in the contest. So face off to Bosch's right for the last 65 seconds of the contest. Bump on the draw. Controlled by the Sabres. Loisel's shot gets all the way through. Bosch makes the save. 61 seconds left on the game clock. 5-0 lead for the Lakers. Shots on goal right now, 43-15 in favor of the home team. And that puck come back out to the neutral zone as we cross the 1 minute barrier remaining in the period. Bros pass ahead for Schmitz. Schmitz dumps it in. Bigouette is there chasing for the Sabres. Bigouette picks it up, sends it back to the point to Loisel. Bros with it, shot. Probably wide, but gloved by Bosch nonetheless.
A little generous on the shot count there.
41 seconds left. Face off to Boschi's left. Down in front of the dwindling student section now. They got other things to do on a Saturday, apparently. But good crowd. Happy that everybody joined us today, whether you're online or at the game. Good game. That's going to be offsides. Lakers will have to touch up. Sam was in a little bit ahead of the play, not much. Nice pick by Alex. 20 seconds left. Big Red dumps it down into the zone for the Sabres. 10 seconds left in the contest. Picked up by Bump. That should just about do it. 3. Puck goes down to the corner. 1. And that'll do it here as the Lakers dominate play against the Sabres. Winner by a score of 5-0. Boschi with the shutout. And Preston Lindholm with the hattie. Where disappointingly not a single hat made it on the ice. So that's going to do it here for Laker Hockey Network. Thanks for joining us. We'll be back with you on Tuesday night hosting Burnsville from Dakota. Out. Isn't it doing it?